a very short glimpse of what's going to happen in the next phase of the complexity program. To start with, next year we'll have a conference again. It will be from 5 to 7 March. It's very simple. That is just the same time as now, plus 1 day. And we'll try to prolong the tradition that we had this year, that we started it last year, and we continued it this year, to have part of the conference also have a concert. And that's one thing I forgot yesterday. Not everybody was at the conference, in the concert yesterday. It was a great concert, and I forgot actually to give the key player, the cello player, a present which he really deserves. So maybe we ask Martin to come up. And this is not the same present that all the speakers got. That is, this is a different one, and this is more spiritual in nature, but you'll find out. Martin, thank you very much. I hope next year we'll make you part of a tradition again. I mean, continue the tradition with you.
Can I make one comment?
Sure.
It's not fair to the other player to call me the principal musician.
Okay. Just so don't repeat it to him. Okay, so that was the broad outline for next year. Actually, the nice thing in the coming years that the program will be transformed from the program as it is to a real cross-university complexity institute. And in that institute, research will start on all the themes that we've been discussing, that I mentioned earlier in my opening speech, and to some of them was made relevance to in the different talks. We will expand our faculty. We will get more PhD students and more postdocs. We will intensify collaborations with those institutes that we're already collaborating with, and we will develop new collaborations. We will have a graduate program that we're right now developing with the Singapore Management University that is leading to a master's degree in complexity. And in fact, tomorrow we'll have a meeting on that. And in July, coming July, I'll get now a shorter term, we will have a workshop on governance and complexity, and the introduction or the talk by Peter gives some very good thoughts as to what we should be talking about. And we will have another meeting in July on the omnipresence of algorithms and what that may mean to us. And there's a lot of other activities that I would like to mention, but I will not, because it's about time that we close. Suffice to say, we will be busy and we will keep you informed. Now, as the end, I want to thank a number of people who were absolutely instrumental to making this conference a success. And first of all, it was you, the audience. Last year we started with almost full auditorium, and in the end we had a half full auditorium. This year we started with a auditorium and a half, because there was an overflow room which was also full, and now we're practically with a full auditorium. But the conference was set up for you, and I must say you've been a great audience, both in the appreciation for the speakers as well in the way you interrogated them. So thank you very much for that. The second of all, he's not here, but I'd like to thank President Bertel Anderson, who has other things to do, to sit here in the conference all the time. So, because running a university is quite a bit more complex than running a conference. But Bertel, thank you very much. I mean, it's because of you that the complexity program is here, and it is very much because of your support that it will be an institute now. And then I want to thank the Institute of Advanced Studies, who has been quite invisible in terms of the conference, but everybody that was at the dinner on Monday night will appreciate the fact that they sponsored that dinner. And I personally thought it was a very successful dinner. And so, and then fourth, I want to thank the complexity community. It was basically your conference. And we got a lot of help from you. and a lot of input. So thank you. So in other words, thank you all. But last but not least, I want to thank Suan, Goy Suan and Karen Chung. That is my staff, so to say. And I thought it was John von Neumann, but it turned out it was President Truman, who once remarked, "It is amazing what you can get done if you do not want to take credit." Now, here's a problem. Karen and Sue-Ann do not want to take the credit. They do not want to take the credit that they very much deserve. So much so that they have taken it a point that they've threatened to resign if I call them to stage. So I will not call them to the stage, but it was these two marvelous women that really did it all, and they deserve all the credit. So very good. I told Karen to listen at the door, but she said she wouldn't do it. So thank you, Karen. Thank you all. Thank you, Sue-Ann. And I hope to see you next year. The conference is closed.